Namaste everyone. If you're new to my channel, my name is Johanna and I live in India's southern state of Kerala with my husband Vinod and our 2-year-old toddler Annika. We've been traveling a lot in the past month and I'm of course documenting all our adventures all over India. In my previous videos you get to see us enjoy and the stunning experience of staying at India's most famous luxury hotel, the Taj Mahal Palace. But after a wonderful week there, it was time to pack our bags and transport our little family to a new destination on India's eastern coast, the Andhra city of Visakhapatnam. This Vizag series will be very special to me, as this is where Vinod and I properly started our life together.
How many days living, sir?
5 days.
We lived together in Vizag for 3.5 years and then got married there just before relocating to Kerala. This is the first time we returned to our old hometown since we left, this time bringing our baby girl with us too. It's been quite a long day with all the traveling from Mumbai all the way here. We are pretty exhausted, but I thought that it's also nice after all that sitting to go for a good walk and see our old neighborhood here. Like, I'm really excited to see all the places that we lived in and also show those to Annika and just like walk around this city that I know actually even better than I know Payanur. And we are now heading towards the Vizag Eat Street, and if there is something that I have missed in Visakhapatnam, it is definitely this place. So I'm just already so excited to go there on this very first evening here, and who knows, maybe on other nights too, but better to do the most exciting things very first. When we left, I was quite happy to leave Vizag behind us after some challenging years there. But you know how they say, distance makes the heart grow fonder. I'm definitely full of excitement to be back in the city and visit all our old favorite spots. Surprisingly, it hasn't changed that much here, so it's very easy to still recognize all the familiar places from when we used to live here. Our last apartment in Visakhapatnam actually was right around the corner from the Gateway Hotel. So we're just about to reach there, and it's just like, it's so surreal to be here after 3 years, because I didn't really expect to return here at any point, but oh, I think it's here. Annika? Let's go. So we only got married right before we relocated to Kerala from here, and now it's just so crazy to be back here, being all married and parenting and showing all these places to Annika, and it brings back a lot of memories. You know, I was quite happy to move to Kerala because it's my favorite state, and I was really lonely and sad when we were living here in Visakhapatnam. Vinod had lots of work and I didn't have any friends here. But I guess it's like, in all those 3 years that we did live here, it became a home. So it feels nice to have a little piece of that back now. Really pretty.
Bola. Doggy.
One commentary that I really have to make is that lots of people are, especially lots of like foreign people, are commenting on my videos that we should carry a stroller for Annika. And yes, sure, we would love to carry a stroller, it would be so much easier, but it's just like impossible on these like Indian streets in general. Quite many foreign people seem to often expect that India would be somehow like similar in its infrastructure to the West, but that's not really the case, and it's impossible to have a stroller here.
It's difficult even for pedestrians. I mean,
yeah, it's difficult even for pedestrians. Like, of course, like while I'm filming, I also have to keep looking down on the street all the time, just to like make sure that I don't lose my balance and trip. It's like in the Indian context, it's much easier just to carry Annika, and she enjoys it. If I'm correct, there are quite a few eat streets here in Vizag, but to my understanding, the eat street or night food court here in South Jail Road Junction is the most famous one, and also our favorite, because the best street food dosa cart is located here. I really hope that it's still functioning here, because if I have to go home without it, I'm gonna be very upset. Annika etsii dosa. Dosa.
We quite rarely have street food, even when traveling, and I have to admit that I'm not a huge fan of most street food items. But if there's one thing I'd recommend in Visakhapatnam for a little taste of the local life and delicious local flavors, it's to visit this eat street.
That's so cool.
Where I have 3.5 years of experience to say the food is tasty and hygienic.
Oh no, Annika.
She just wants the bottle. I don't think there was this much selection earlier.
Oh. And it's pomfret like fish.
Yeah.
Annika, dosa.
Dosa.
This uncle is making dosa udal.
Dosa? So for Vinod and I, it's our favorite paneer cheese dosa. I know that it's not how it's supposed to be, but paneer is amazing in a dosa. And Annika gets a plain one.
Yeah, spicy nahi. Spicy nahi aayega. Like paneer cheese dosa, एक plain dosa, एक pizza dosa.
This dosa cart used to be called 121 Dosa, and we usually came here every week to enjoy a nice evening walk, the vibe of the crowd, and of course our favorite dosa in Vizag. Or for me, maybe even in all of India, I have to admit. Plus, can you also see how absolutely hypnotizing the making of the dosa is? I could just watch these dosa chefs working all night long.
I'll give it to your husband.
Thank you.
And that is actually how I initially learned the basics of dosa making, right here at this spot in Vizag.
Dosa.
Num num.
Yum yum.
Num num.
How much?
Oh.
Plate, Annika. No, where are you taking the plate, Annika?
I'm so happy that we found this place.
Bidu, okay.
Vinod.
Yeah. Just a minute. She wants to sit.
Annika istu.
Okay.
Definitely not the healthiest version of dosa, but I've been missing this. We used to have this ritual with Vinod that we'd take about weekly a walk from home to come here and eat at this very dosa point. At least it's a good excuse with all the walking to have all this cheese in a dosa. Num num. Num num. Dosa. Oh. She wants another one.
Huh?
After this dosa visit, our trip to Visakhapatnam can't be anything other than a success, because now the thing that would make me the happiest has happened, and I am the happiest. I have so much missed this. So here if you come to Visakhapatnam, you cannot miss this Eat Street Visakhapatnam dosa point. My heartiest recommendation to this place, seriously. I hate it. Wow!
Anika will catch. Okay. Auto.
So we decided to take an auto back to Beach Road, where our hotel is also located, and we're gonna do a little bit of more walking on the Beach Road, which is kind of the main evening hub in Visakhapatnam, and of course has amazing views to the sea. And yeah, taking this auto made me think about some of the comments that I get about us not using the baby car seat when we are in car traffic. And yeah, of course, considering that I'm from Finland, I can understand where it's coming from. I also found it nerve-wracking initially because in Finland it's illegal not to have a car seat, unlike here in India, and I think it's also something that has to always be thought about in the like country context. It's like you cannot have car seats in autos and even many cabs, and often in India those are necessary modes of transportation. So, and let me first run. So yeah, we need to use those, but we cannot use a car seat while traveling in a taxi or an auto. So what can you do? And in my experience also, like, we have tried finding good car seats earlier, but it just feels really bad wasting money to car seats that are really unsafe and don't really go well into our car, and then cannot even be returned. So it's a dilemma that we are also like thinking about often. We hope to find a good car seat, but also it's not that kind of a black and white thing, and in India there are other ways to think about these things.
Bhaiya, yes, bhaiya is sitting there.
So there is Novotel. Just on the other side of the street is our hotel, the Gateway.
Anika, more?
More?
Keep.
1, 2.
Okay, keep.
Okay, keep. Okay, Anika-san, good night.
Bye bye, good night.
Bye
Anika
bye.
wants to play now.
Keep. Bye bye.
Okay, Anika, how many?
Wah.
Do you want to have sugar? How many? 8 people. Okay.
Okay, say bye bye.
Bye bye.